the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Inside the new home of the Rangers, Globe Life Field in Arlington. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set, getting the nod in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go now? Now, Andrew Benintendi. And a pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And we are underway. Kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1. That's down and in. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's there with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Andrew Vaughn now. And there's a ball.
Ball. One ball, no strike.
Man at second. Bouncer to Young. Rolls across the diamond. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And now it's Luis Robert. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Pitch misses. 1-0. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one not close. And now 2-0. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Go-ahead run at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Yoan Moncada in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Benintendi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to low. And he handles it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And now Yoan Moncada.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss.
Well, looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
That one missing inside. Two outs. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Getting the start for the White Sox, Eric Fetty.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Marcus Semien leading things off and takes a strike.
Boog, how good was Marcus Semien in 2023? Named a finalist for the MVP award in the American League after producing a season with 100 RBIs and 826 OPS and 29 home runs.
Take the extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Slides in safely. It's a leadoff double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed him himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the swing.
Side edge, and that's ball one. No outs, runner on second. Misses off the plate, and that's ball two. Movement in the bullpen. Davy Garcia appears to be getting loose. Toussaint also throwing. Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one fouled off. Its way through for a hit. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and all of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. One runs in. Around third. The relay. He's in there. And they lead by two.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And the pitch to the right side. Lopez on to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right, working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
The 1-0. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, but a run does score on the play. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And that's in the dirt. And another ball.
2-0.
Two down, nobody on. Out to short, to Young. Zips it to first, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head to the second in Arlington. It's the Rangers 3 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Eloy Jimenez now. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Bounce to the left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Nathan Eovaldi. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. David Robertson comes on now.
Number 37, David Robertson.
And now it's going to be Dominic Fletcher. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
The White Sox trailing by 3 here at the top of the second. Strike two. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jose Leclerc. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Latz, the lefty, warming up as well. Righty delivers. Got it by him for the play.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy, fantastic. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. First pitch misses.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Grounder might be 2. On to Simeon. And that's 2. and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And towing the slab here, Jordan Wicks. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Now it's the power speed combo. Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one. And
so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. In the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, David Fletcher.
Yeah, Boog, hitting under that Mendoza line over the last 10 games. He's definitely going through a tough time at the plate right now. I think some of that's probably bad luck. Other, it's just, bad approach. But clearly he's looking to make some adjustments to get back on track. So we'll see what he does in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Tatis, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a foul ball.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
That is it. The left fielder,
Luis Robert now went deep in the ball game last night. Rudder takes off, pitch in for a strike. Goes, great throw, caught stealing.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
That one ripped right center field. And no one can get there. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's David Fletcher. Back up the middle and a base hit. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first, Ryan Castillo getting ready to hit.
A defensive change for the Braves. Now playing first, number 16.
Ball 4, take the base.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Patrick Wisdom. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1. These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to Fletcher. And that's 2. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Braves 3 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. Now here is Mark Vientos.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hits the fence.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Hard second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 5-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Jordan Wicks is done, and as he heads off, we'll step. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Drew Smiley.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And now it's Travis. Man at first, and next for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Goes. Too late with the throw. Safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Here's Cody Bellinger, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off.
Bellinger's won a variety of awards in his career, hasn't he? I mean, he's been named Rookie of the Year, MVP, and Comeback Player of the Year now. Throwing a few Silver Slugger awards, and he has himself quite the trophy cabinet.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Morel swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Caught him looking for the K. Cubs strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, David Fletcher.
You're out.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit left side. On to Horner. That's out number 3. 2 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Braves 6 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Yan Gomes.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Crochet back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Pitch for the strikeout.
Look out! And it hit him.
Oh, he was only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world. Don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Topman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Horner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Cubs. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Travis d'Arnaud. Here comes a pitch. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a power threat.
Ball four, take the ball.
Man at first, and the batter now. Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Crochet gives way. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Jake McSteen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. And they'll do it again. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
All these fans aren't really loving that. To walk him intentionally there seems pretty unnecessary. And he's a guy they paid to come and
That's ball 4.
watch.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the DH, Mark Vientos. Offenses in the game scoring.
Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud, 1 for 3. That one foul. Fouled off.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Bellinger calls it in, and there's 1 away.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Back to the mound. It hit him. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. He legs it out. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
One down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. In for a strike. It's 0-1. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bangs off the wall. Here comes Tatis around third. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
When you can turn the ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
One away, runners at second and third. Here's the left fielder, Luis Robert. Ripped to short. To first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now back, second baseman, David.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, David Fletcher.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone.
That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. Relay to second, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Ryan Castillo. This one in the air center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. And that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field. And now the right fielder.
You're out. First base.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Mark Vientos. The wind of the pitch. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. He sends it out of here. 3rd home run of the season. And they add on. It's 11-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Austin Riley. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Throw cut off, down to the plate. Safe at 3rd with a triple. His 3rd hit of the day.
The right fielder for 13.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Line drive.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he could have hit that ball more in the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 13-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Carl Edwards Jr. gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one hammered. Bellinger raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Luis Robert next up for the Braves. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bellinger going back. And gone into the home run basket. It just got out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 5th.
Pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for Atlanta, David Fletcher. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Two outs. This to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Braves on top 15-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Yan Gomes. And this is
Go!
Jackson Stevens taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes.
Jackson Stevens.
Three. Out.
Attacking these hitters. Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
15-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.